Here I am again in the garage, getting ready to do a all grain brew in a bag setup with my boil kettle here. The goal is to use a single vessel for the mash, for the boil, for chilling, and for transfer into a pressurized vessel that will use the spunding valve on. Over on the wall here is my PID that I use to control the temperature or the overall power, whether I'm boiling or whether I'm mashing. This connects into my 240 volt outlet, running into the side of the kettle, connected with a simple triclover or tri-clamp. It's a 5500 watt, ultra low watt density ripple element. It does a pretty good job of getting things up to temperature really quick without scorching grains or scorching the liquid. It's been fantastic. On the outside, I have the temperature probe that I use to get a quick visual of where I am at in a mash or in the boil. You'll notice that when I installed this, I installed it above the 5-gallon line. So that's a mistake. Coming out, I have silver soldered a 1/2 inch connection to my ball valve. This then allows the flow of the wort out from the vessel past a temperature probe, which connects back to my PID. So this is where my electric brewing system will detect the actual temperature of the liquid. So it is a little bit removed from the vessel itself. I find that there's very little discrepancy between what I see on the readouts and what the thermometer on the side of the vessel reports. Coming down, we have a simple 12 volt pump. This is my solution for a lightweight yet powerful enough for me system to ensure that I'm able to circulate wort. So because we are doing brew in a bag, I'm going to want to extract the wort and cycle it back in on top of the grains so it can filter back through continuously for the 1 hour session, or however long it takes for us to get the intended original gravity or specific gravity, of the wort before the boil. I have a quick ball valve which controls the flow of the liquid past the pump if I need to slow it down, speed it up. Which then connects to a chill plate. So this chill plate works by having my garden hose connected to it, pushing water in the opposite direction that beer or wort is passing through. And what that does essentially is provide a really quick way to, and an effective way to cool down the wort prior to pitching. The reason why I have this connected is I'm going to run it through part of the boil to sanitize it. It's all been cleaned, but getting inside there is a little bit problematic. So running it for about 10 minutes at the last 10 minutes of the boil, I find helps to sanitize and reduce the risk of any type of infection. Connected to it is another thermometer, which will tell me the temperature of the wort that is coming out of the process. Usually I find from boiling on a slow to very slow flow from the garden hose, I'm able to get the beer down to about 20 degrees Celsius in a single pass. And then connected on the other side to control the temperature or the rate at which the wort is exposed to the cold water. This allows me to get an even colder temperature if I restrict the flow, or if I open up the flow, I get a warmer temperature coming out. So it's pretty helpful when we're trying to do brew in a bag. Being able to control the flow, control the temperature, get a really nice cool down session going. It saves a lot of time. From the end of the chill plate, I have a silicone hose that returns back into the top. So when this is all running, what will be happening is, again, the wort is going to be extracted, sent through the pump, run through the chill plate, and return back up to the top. One continuous cycle. I'm hoping that with this method, we'll be able to get as good of an efficiency as possible from the grain bill that we'll be using for this Northeastern IPA. And I guess the proof will be in the pudding, as it were, when I'm actually running the process and using my refractometer to calculate the specific gravity of the pre-boiled wort. So thank you for joining me on this quick little walkthrough. I know nothing was scripted. Just wanted to give everyone a quick little behind the scenes peek at what it takes to build a brew in a bag system that works for me. It allows me to be fairly hands-off. I only need to worry about opening and closing valves at the right time and connecting the garden hose and watching for leaks. All right, keep brewing.